The way that parents could help their child is in terms of preparing for the next chapter in their life, whether it's going away to college, whether it's, joining the workforce, is to candidly take a step back, let your child figure it out on their own, to let go, to let your child develop the confidence and the resilience so that you're sending them a message that you believe in them. When we are constantly trying to accommodate our children by making their lives easier, we are sending them a message, often subconsciously, but we are sending them a message that we don't believe in them, that they're not capable of adulting. They're not capable of being their own person. That, in many respects, is hindering them from having the ability to be their own people. Younger people go through developmental milestones on a regular basis, much more acutely and much more frequently than older adults do. So it's important that they have experiences that mold them, that shape them. The advice I often give parents whose children are struggling and who are needy, the advice I give often runs counter to what they expect to hear. I often point out to them, and I've been guilty of this as well plenty of times as a parent myself, is that we go out of our way to accommodate our children. Now, accommodations are important in a lot of circumstances, but in many circumstances, accommodating is not helping. It's hurting. If you are accommodating your child and trying to fix everything for them, they will not learn how to fix things themselves. So if a parent says, I don't know if my child is going to be ready for college next year, my response is, then you need to, for lack of a better way of putting it, set some firm boundaries with them in terms of what they need to do. What should they be doing to get to the next step, to step away? And if they do fall, if they do fail, it's better to have them struggle before they feel like failures. There are so many cases that I've had over the past 20 plus years of parents who they know that their child's not ready to go off to college or to be on their own, but they still accommodate the child and they don't allow the child to learn from their mistakes. And they're hopeful, hope's a good thing, they're hopeful that when they get to college, that all of a sudden they get to press restart, that everything is going to work out. They're going to arrive on a new campus, and all the problems and the struggles that they had beforehand will be in the rearview mirror, and the skies will become blue and the sun will shine through. And yet, often, by the time October rolls around, that child is ready to drop out. And in many respects, they don't return for the second semester. And they're home. And they're depressed. And they don't want to leave the house because they feel ashamed to be seen in public. Because what's the first question an adult asks a young person? Oh, where are you going to school? What are you doing? What's new? And that creates a shame cycle. There's nothing wrong with taking a gap year. There's nothing wrong with taking the time to work through things so that when you do go to the next chapter of your life, you're more equipped to be able to handle those struggles, that you can enjoy the experience.